Welcome to round 3 of the HomeStory Cup 28th edition. You got NightMare, the red Protoss, up at the top right, and Kelazhur down at the bottom left. Both players incredibly good with their macro. Both players incredibly good at holding out against the enemy opponent. But I guess that's what we're really here to see, is which one is going to come out on top today. NightMare, very good with the micro, very good at handling with a bunch of BS on the map. I think he holds a very good chance here against Kelazhur. Kelazhur, with his mech play and occasionally does the bio ball, has shown good promise, but you know, to be determined. NightMare in this series so far is 2 wins in, and Kelazhur only has the 1 win so far. He's won 1 and he's lost 1, so I guess he's really hoping that he can pull through on some of these others. Oh my goodness, that little probe right there, he's being a menace. Look at him go. He is having a cause quite the ruckus. Meanwhile, the Protoss base just chilling, having a good time. What's wrong? What's the bad things happening in life? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness, he locked him in. He locked the probe in. Oh, this probe is probes of. Oh my goodness, dude. He's just juking everything. He's can't catch me. Can't catch me. I'm gone. I'm fast. I kind of want to see him put a sneaky pylon in. Like he doesn't see this probe. He knows he disappeared, and I think that's what I would be wondering. I'd be wondering, oh man, yep. No sneaky pylon. The probe just kind of chilling there. NightMare already with the expansion at the 2-minute mark. A little greedy. Reaper out on the field now. Cleaned up that probe, causing all the problems, all the mental trauma to the rest of the SCV population. Oh well. Well, oh well. Adepts getting put out on the field. Is this Adept gonna... He's gonna see that, right? Okay, he sees that. He doesn't see that. Oh, but he's got another Adept on the way. He's got another Adept on the way. He sees the Reaper. He's gonna be able to handle that. Because we now have an Adept across the field. That Reaper just got caved around to cause problems. This Adept gonna get some real value here, killing the worker on the expansion, delaying that just a bit more. That Hellion's a little scared. Adepts are really good at this thing called 1v1s. Alright, they don't lose against Lightnings. They do an absurd amount of damage to Lightnings alone. Now, a 3v1, completely different story. However, while this Adept may not make it through, this Adept's going to be a little scary on his units that don't have any life or hit points. One Reaper does go down. The barrier is down, though. The Adept's going to get in here. She's going to get the snipe on at least one of the workers. It's going to pause that starport just a little longer, causing that much more of a headache to Kelazhur. This is very good. So far, Kelazhur has had to play very defensively. He hasn't gotten a whole lot of information. Knows the Stargate is out. That's about it. These Phoenix are gonna provide a problem. As he has nothing to really fight that right now. One Hellion does go down. Another gets chased around for its life. Is he gonna die? Probably. This Reaper, though, gonna get found out. That Hellion absolutely rinsed and cooked. The Reaper, though, coming through, trying to get some kind of value on these workers. He gets one of the workers, but unfortunately gets put in a little timeout corner with the bubble. The Adept not having it. This Reaper will go down and die. Very sad. He got no workers. That's all right. You know, he didn't provide a whole lot of value there. It was a little tough spot. NightMare was just one step ahead. NightMare on his 2nd expansion. NightMare feels very confident against this matchup, and I don't blame him. Cyclone's out now, though. Remember, Cyclone punches holes through battle cruisers. Phoenix are not going to stand up to a Cyclone very well. Unless they grab them, in which they do. That might be a bit of a problem for them. But unfortunately, Marines are here to stave this off. While the Phoenix are getting away, these Adepts are going to clean up these Marines very well. But the problem is that while the Marines get kind of mopped up by 2 Adepts, he didn't get a whole lot of kills on the workers, which is what he needs. But he's going to get those now with the Phoenix. Marines coming in, Cyclones coming around to hopefully help. 4 workers do go down, and the Phoenix get away scot-free. Upgrades are happening across the field. We've got Zealot legs wrapping up pretty soon. We've got stims, range damage for the ground troops, and even Marine health. Phoenix are going to teleport back as this Banshee that does not have cloak. Yeah, Banshee did not have cloak. It's a little cooked. I love that ability. The little teleport ability that your Nexus can do. Such a fun thing. It's probably one of the most annoying things to fight on the Protoss right now is that whole shenanigans, making the Protoss Nexus an actual viable combat unit. I remember was it Heart of the Swarm, or I don't remember. I remember when the Mother Core was the thing, and you could make any Protoss building a turret. That was fun. I enjoyed that. A little bit of kills with the Phoenix on workers. Good job there. NightMare with an army of Zealots. This is not going to look good for him. Pulling. Why are you pulling the whole army? What's going on here? Well, the Cyclone goes down. Zealots are spread around. They are getting a lot of kills on the workers. That's great. You're fighting this. You're kind of winning it, Kelazhur. But at what cost? What cost are you doing it? No! 10 workers sacrificed needlessly. This is like some Arcturus Mink stuff here, man. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. These peons do not befit my army. They will be cannon fodder. Well, unfortunately, the cannon fodder to Zealots, as these Zealots are a little hungry, and they are going to get the surround on here, and Kelazhur being pushed into a optimal position here to handle this stuff. Unfortunately, Phoenix are now here to deal with the medevacs that are going to be getting a little bit of pressure. He's got it. Yep, he's on his way out. Hopefully to scare off that Phoenix, but the Zealots come back for round 2. 5 of those workers do die there. He's got, that medevac's gonna go down, along with the other one, or not. The medevac skates away with barely any hit points. That medevac, they're out for blood. They want that medevac in particular, man. Phoenix does get wiped out, and so does the medevac. Fantastic. What are the upgrades right now? Not a whole lot of upgrades. Getting slow shells for the Marauders. That's going to help them out with dealing with the Zealots. You know, I think, you know, maybe NightMare's not going to be going for a whole lot of caster units. I would love to see that from NightMare. I think it's something he shows a lot of really good control over. But judging by the fact that he's getting out of Robo Bay, we're probably going to see a transition into some Colossi and possibly Warp Prisms. Stalker's going to be sniping one full medevac of Marines. Oh, buddy. That is unfortunate. We are going to be skating across the map with these 3 medevacs that are full of juicy little transports. Boosting some more. What he really needs to do right now, because he's behind on the economy, NightMare is super far ahead of him when it comes to the macro game. What he needs to do here right now is he needs to drop in one of these bases and then immediately transition to the next. Just need to wipe out the mineral line. Either go for a building kill, wipe out multiple mineral lines. So he wipes out this run. That's very good. Spending a little long on this right here. He's not going to be getting a whole lot of kills, as the Widowmines kind of get a few kills on the Zealots. The Stalkers getting a lot of kills in general. We're going to try and go for a second mineral line. The Colossi is scaring away all those Terrans. He's got to sneak a little pylon here, as he is going to see that. Pylon's going to go down. Nothing much he can do there. All good. I think he sees that. He 100% sees that. Is that why he's got Stalkers ready for in case he feels like getting froggy. Kelazhur should have 100% when he was doing that drop. I feel like he should have either gone for more mineral lines and like wiped out economy, or he should have gone for buildings that produced units. You know, you choose one or the other. Could have been really. It could have. The outcome could have been a little bit different for him. But NightMare not taking any chances. Now has turrets in his mineral line. I think it's a smart choice with the shield batteries. Kelazhur has kind of an answer for that, as we have ghosts being made now. Those EMPs are going to prove very deadly, but unfortunately disruptors? Oh no. Disruptors are the Protoss baneling, and equally enjoyable to watch blow up units. Oh no. Well, we were going to get a sneaky warp prism across the map, but Terran did spot that and just wiped it right off the face of the earth. Yikes. That is 3 Colossi. Oh, buddy. Zealots are coming across the map. Not really to do anything else, but just be Zealots. Kelazhur is in a bit of a bind right now. He does need to expand, but what he really needs to do is have a little bit of map control, and these Zealots are just going to exacerbate that point a little bit more, as it looks like Kelazhur is going to be going in for a kill, or at least to wipe out one of his naturals. Not naturals, I'm one of his bases. But these Zealots down here, while that main army is handling that, these Zealots are going to come in and distract him. Like, cool, yeah, sure, you killed one of my 15 bases, but how about your one of 3 bases? And he is going to get some worker kills there, but more importantly, these pylons, or not pylons, these supply depots are going to go down. That's going to hurt just a little bit for Kelazhur, as it puts him very close to being supply capped. But since NightMare is such a generous player, he helped him out by killing some of his troops, freeing up that supply cap. What a nice guy, you know? Who says you can't make friends with the enemy? I think NightMare has proved you can always be friends with the enemy. You need a little supply, buddy? Let me kill some of your units. I got you covered. Terran isn't playing around, though. We got level 3 upgrades for the damage coming out, or at least on its way. More ghosts are being made. That medevac, unfortunately, is going to go down. It will die with all those Marines. Oof. He does get the kill with some Marines. That's great, but I feel like the Phoenix got a little bit more value out of that than he should have. That's okay. Zealots are going to come over and do a little bit of scouting. I guess not. Main engagement's going to be going down here. Those Purification Novas able to clip off just a few units. And these 5 Marines are over here causing some problems. But again, NightMare with the roundabout Zealots. That is going to be the main problem here. These Marines going to be doing a little bit of harassment, but they can't do anything against leg Zealots. Those hurt probably the most. And these Zealots are going to clean up so many SCVs. Kelazhur does not need this right now. He needs his base left alone. We've got Vikings out here to handle the Colossi. But I don't think the Colossi are the main issue with the army right now. Level 3 upgrades for damage is now being made for the Protoss. No armor upgrades, as that's for wussies. What's the point of armor if you're not hitting me, you know? Age-old argument. All the Purification Novas going out, wiping out a few things. That one disruptor does go down. Purification Nova doesn't do a whole lot. Shield batteries going off a whole bunch to try and get their army back up. A lot of Zealot warp-ins are happening, but the Zealots over here cleaned up the entire mineral liner, going in for seconds. He's got more Zealots on the way. This main army is getting chewed up. It doesn't matter. And the first victory goes to NightMare. That was solid. It was really solid. On to game number 2. Let's go. Round 2 of NightMare versus Kelazhur. Our top left, you got the Protoss, and bottom right, you got the Terran. It is what it is. Now, this map's going to be a little bit better in regards to both armies kind of holding their own and protecting their base and whatnot, just because of how more... it's kind of all three of these bases are really close right here. So hopefully this plays into the favor of Kelazhur, as he, that probably would have helped him last game. But those Zealots, man, those sneaky Zealots, they just got in. They did a whole bunch of fun little stuff. They looked at the SCVs and were like, hey, you got any grapes? And they said, what are you doing here? We're a military compound. I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. We were here for grapes. Now we have to kill you all. And that's exactly what the Zealots did. So, Protoss is a little bit on a genocide streak. Unfortunate. But it's pretty common for the Protoss. They glass planets all the time. I'm sure this is nothing new to them. A little bit of harassment from NightMare yet again. Sees the one gas, understands, okay, pretty standard opener from Kelazhur. Not a whole lot I need to worry about right here. He doesn't get as much harassment done, and he opens with a Marine. Probably a smart, safe bet. And Kelazhur is opening with a Zealot. Or, never mind, he canceled the Zealot. He does get a whiff of that early expansion. Kelazhur, being distracted and kept in his base, is left in the dark as NightMare also makes his expansion. Gets his cyber core being produced. Factory on the way. Both of these players have played very well through this tournament so far. Usually, I think what's really beautiful about this is that they normally only have, you can look back and you can point at one thing where you're like, oh, dude, if only. If only he had that, probably could have changed the game. Which I think is impressive. Normally, normally when I look at games, it's like, okay, there are 50 things that led to this downfall that we can fix immediately. In these games, it's usually like, yeah, he just won his ones, you know. He won his duels. He outskilled you, bro. All good. Hellions on the way. Marine, a little bit concerned. He remembers how last game went. I think both players are now playing a little bit more defensively, including Kelazhur, who's got an orbital command now, doing no scouting with it, and the bunker. He is ready for the harassment provided by the Adept. The Adept, though, not going to really be falling for it. Knows that he can win his ones against the Hellion. Not scared. Got another Adept just hanging out at a base in case something froggy happens. He is going to keep trying, though, to get through that little doorway. It's not going to work out for him. That's okay, because NightMare's got a solution for this. He's got Stalkers on the way, and Warp Tech finishing up very soon here. Might see some warp-ins across the map. That'd be kind of nice to see from NightMare. Will it happen? Maybe. Banshee upgrade. Good. Yes. Oh, he does it. He's like, screw it, man. I'm just gonna start killing people. Oh, he gets the harassment. Oh, he gets one of them. He's gonna get two of them. Oh, that is super unfortunate. The value there was not in NightMare's favor. We are going to see a Hellion come through, try to pick off at least one probe. He's not going to get it. The Stalkers are there to defend the home front. Good stuff from that. Both players are kind of in a cushy spot right now. No real pressure, no real harassment. Each of them are teching up, building up, macroing. But if history serves to reason, I don't think I'm using that word right. I'm not going to use that phrase. If history proves anything, I don't think giving NightMare the chance to build up or tech up is the smart move here. Last game, that especially didn't work out well for him because he just kept building. And he is going to see that, oh, well, okay, he's not really doing anything here. He does know the Stargate, or Starport is up. He's not really going to do much. He does see this as an opportunity to expand. Banshee coming in. Stalkers. Oh. Shield battery is there to protect. He's not worried. He's got Stalkers and an Observer over here. He's going to be fine. What he is going to do, though... Oh, I thought he was going to blink in there. That would have been kind of nice. Maybe he saw the... Oh, he may have seen the siege tank. He probably saw also the bunch of Marines. A bunch of Marines might have soured his evening. One Splitey boat is going to go down. Kelazhur trying to get some kind of value. He is getting insane value. Well, maybe not. Only 2 workers go down, and one of the Banshees goes down. Other Banshee, oh, he's going to get a 3rd worker, a 4th one. Oh, but that's going to cost him the Banshee. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. Kelazhur is not looking to be in a good spot right now. He's kind of backed into a corner that he sort of made himself. This is a very interesting wall right here. I don't know that I enjoy this a whole lot. The bunker, sure, but like this doesn't do anything for you. Because like, sure, you can funnel him this way. I don't think that's gonna. Oh, with his teleport, he's gonna get some picks with this. I think that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's just trying to pull the herd just a little bit. One blinks out. All of them are gonna blink out here in a second. He gets the kill on another Marine. All right, not bad. Killed a couple of Marines. Got his main troops out of there. Keeps Kelazhur in the dark. He still kind of doesn't know what's going on with the enemy. And that's a good thing for... Oh no! He knows that nobody's home. He's gonna go for the Tech Lab. Tech Lab is crushed. Unfortunate. And he's gonna blink him out of there. 1 Stalker goes down, 2 Stalkers go down. But the value of getting that Tech Lab with the Marauder research, oof, that is... It's big yikes. Colossi again on the field. The good stuff, man. He knows laser giraffes exist. Go get him, NightMare. Go get him. Absolutely. Both armies are going to see each other right here, but unfortunately, Terran is out of position. He's not ready for this fight. Oh, goodness. With the sentries, we're going to see some force fields here to control the flow of combat just a little bit. Those Widow Mines are going to be detected. Oh, one of them does get sniped. The siege tank, though, providing some kind of value, is going to go down. The force field's funneling those guys. Oh, it actually proves to hinder him more than help him. He's not engaging with all his troops here. The Terran has a little bit of time to heal up. But sheer A-move value, the Protoss does kind of win here. He's getting some picks where he can. This isn't looking good. The army value is in favor of NightMare. That expansion is just super late. Kelazhur is doing what he can, fighting this off. NightMare says, nah, not in my neighborhood, buddy. You bring that back here. I want it dead. Only I can expand to 4 bases under 8 minutes. Oh my goodness, he's got even more zealots on the way. He's got a warp prism. High Templars are gonna get made if this fight even lasts that long. NightMare is up in the guts of Kelazhur. Kelazhur is in a dangerous spot right now. He doesn't have much to fight with. Zealots are like kind of being staved off. He pulls the workers to fight. It's not gonna do much for him. His production isn't there. He's gonna push back the Protoss? There's no way he pushed back the Protoss. Oh, man. 28 workers go down. Yep, the GG goes. And NightMare takes game 2. And that'll be it for round 3 of NightMare versus Kelazhur. Thank you for watching. That was a good game. Unfortunately, I think Kelazhur was playing a little too defensively and just wasn't keeping an eye on his opponent and what he was doing. And that allowed NightMare to just do what he does, which is just macro, build. Well played by both players. It was a fun game to watch. It was a fun game to cast. If you do enjoy watching this, feel free to like the video. Maybe subscribe, though. It helps out the channel. I am a little bit behind. I do apologize about that, but I hope to see you guys in the next match coming up. It's going to be Zaun versus Geralt. You guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next match. Bye-bye.